had another excellent Robin invading today.
Boneless.
Boneless from Michigan, I believe?
Yeah. No, Missouri.
Missouri. Ah, yes. MI States. Okay.
Yeah. And
Hence
he,
the confusion.
Quite
But
a show. Taking out people who normally get at least close to top 8.
Absolutely. Well, back to the people actually playing right now.
And Battlefield, I think both of these players really like Battlefield.
Yeah, this is interesting. You know, Kirby does get the up throw off the platform. Skorpio posted an extremely hilarious Facebook meme about the traps that Randall set for him at the monthly. Just crouching under that middle platform. Do not approach that Kirby.
No.
We'll see if he's learned his lesson.
It's incredibly difficult because normally Skorpio's, zone all the time, but he can't hit a crouching Kirby very well.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So it makes him angry, and then he falls for traps.
Yep. Oh my god, I was dying at that post. That was so good.
It was fantastic. And I doubt PrinceKirby gets too many chances to grab the books in this matchup, but I know he is a big fan of playing with items.
Yep.
So he's going to go for it if he can.
And he has a Robin himself.
He does.
Not like a Robin we see in bracket too much, but it's a thing.
It's quite good. There was actually a while where he and his brother were going Robin Link in bracket against each other because they got bored of the Kirby Ganon matchup and they wanted something new.
Fun times.
But
Nothing
anyway,
off that book for Skorpio.
no, close match though. Both are getting very close to kill percents. I think the checkmate might actually do Kirby in right now.
Yep, Kirby being white and Robin's throws being weight dependent make the checkmate almost easiest to get on Kirby. Mewtwo, another easy one. Jigglypuff, of course.
But right now, just feeling each other out, looking for those kill confirms, not overextending in any way.
That gentleman's jab just not hitting. Ooh, okay. Rising forward air off the ledge.
Never want to be just standing near the ledge against a Robin.
Those aerials come out so fast and they're so strong.
So powerful. But nice stuck by PrinceKirby, just right in time underneath all of this magic.
Another book in hand.
And it looks like Skorpio's learning his lesson and not just running at Kirby underneath that platform.
There's that crouch.
Though I believe up throw will kill on any of the platforms right now.
I think so too. Although no rage and Battlefield.
Or just, an up smash. That's fine.
No doubt about it there.
That's one of the things about both PrinceKirby and his brother is they don't hesitate. They just make decisions, which often look silly, but they are right so much that it doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
Now back to low percents where Kirby can actually get quite a good combo off if he can catch Robin.
I feel like that's often the biggest difference when I'm playing a top player versus, anybody else, is that it's just so hard to stabilize against the top players once they get into the advantage state. And it's that sort of thing where they're making the decisions so fast that you just don't have time to get yourself righted.
By the time you realize you could have grabbed them, they're already in the middle of their combo. But Skorpio, strong showing. PrinceKirby has not been able to get much out with this stock so far.
Yeah, good string here, though. Look at him using those platforms. PrinceKirby, good stuff there.
He's got quite a read with the hammer with the last hitbox of up air, snagging it. You'll see Skorpio do that a lot, landing with up air, because it has a deceptively low hitbox.
Ah, yeah, absolutely.
And probably one of his best landing tools.
And sometimes you can get confirms into the other aerials off of that, right?
I believe so. At low percents, though.
Right,
it's got a lot of
you have to
knockback.
catch the weak hit. There is a weak hit on that. PrinceKirby using the trip to get something going here.
Looking for the edge
up
guard,
air, though. Both those stocks.
Yeah?
Right off those ledge guards with those, or not even ledge guards, like returning from ledge options.
Right. He's just feeling a little too comfortable, ready for the edge guard, and getting
so
some
easy to
iced
want to just camp that ledge.
It is, especially because you don't think of Robin as particularly dangerous off stage necessarily when returning, but sleep on it just a second too long, and those aerials are so strong.
11 sword hits like a truck.
Go right back into it. Again, this is more of a... both characters enjoy this stage too, but these players specifically both really like Battlefield, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see every single set on here.
Yep. Maybe would get a switch to Smashville, maybe.
Smash will
so
FD.
Robin could ride the platforms a little bit, but
I know Skorpio likes FD, specifically the...
oh yeah, the Coliseum stage from Fire
Right.
Emblem. Quality.
That's if he gets the counter pick.
Yep.
And there you go, PrinceKirby just grabbing the sword out of midair. You will see him try to return all of those items to Skorpio
Yeah,
if he
he's
can.
so good with the item play.
And no one expects it because he doesn't play an item character, not Diddy or Rob or anything like that. But perfectly even match until that.
Oh, Rising Nosferatu.
So good. With those command grabs, people always feel safe to shield on the platform as if they can't get hit.
Absolutely. Ooh, didn't have checkmate percent just yet.
No, but he went for the air dodge read, got it, just could not get the follow-up.
Yeah, it also looked like he lost Levin Sword in there, so...
He did. I didn't see it land on the stage. So.
Yeah. I think it fell just off the ledge.
But it
got
it back just
That's
then.
amazing.
He has to have that timing down so well.
Yeah, that's such great awareness. It looked like he held that grab for just a tick, not even a full second, right? But just long enough.
Just long enough to know that, or guarantee that he'd get his sword back.
Another Rising Nosferatu on the platform.
And not only does that heal Robin, because that's like what you see as a player, but it does so much damage at low percents. It's really, it's really quite powerful.
Right, it's got that sort of slingshot mechanic going on.
Well, PrinceKirby's got quite a comeback to make here. Been fully lapped, or was until just then.
Oh, bring the hammer out again.
It's the second time he goes for that read. And almost worked the first time, but Skorpio not going to even come close to falling for it the second time.
Tries to weave with that up B, but now he's out there without a jump. Skorpio does manage to make it back.
That's something Skorpio does well. Like, Robin recovery is rather vulnerable, but he makes you wary to go edgeguard him because throws out those aerials at such good times to reverse edgeguard, essentially.
And if you've played him before or watched him play, you know that if you end up below him, that spike hitbox, he's really good at catching it. So,
ever since I want to say Nexus, he's been on point with that up B spike.
A lot of good options here. Oh, goes for the Nosferatu just to get the book.
And PrinceKirby looking for that kill, can't quite find it yet. But even if he gets the kill, he's got quite the comeback to make.
That is one of the reasons why you can see Skorpio go for those Nosferatus. Kind of, he'll just throw them out because worst case scenario, that gets him 1/4 of the way to a book. So
those books do so much damage. Stock number 1 for PrinceKirby.
Probably did need the platform there. Rage helping out Kirby too.
Ooh, what a read! Just walks into the grab, almost 30%.
Yeah, nice setup. Nice combo, I should say.
Now it's looking relatively even. Kirby's definitely at kill percent, but not as bad as it did even 30 seconds ago.
Another trip conversion. That down tilt has a very high trip percentage. I don't know exactly what it is.
I want to say it's 1/3.
Okay, yeah. It's a big tool for the Kirby's, especially given how much they get out of grabs.
That's something you'll notice in high-level Kirby is they will go for the down tilt into grab almost always because that trip will net them so much damage. And worse comes to worse, it's a whiff grab.
Yep. All right, we are right back to even.
Yeah, this is quite a comeback
and with Kirby's kill power.
And you see him
there's
setting
that
the
crouch trap. I love it.
It seems that Skorpio has learned, at least for the time being. But Skorpio's got to be getting a little bit nervous. He had a full stock lead and 100%.
Yeah?
And he's definitely at kill percent right now.
Yeah, that was a hardly charged Thunder. Did a lot of knockback there, though.
PrinceKirby looking for that grab, because I think a grab on any platform should probably kill with all that rage.
Yeah.
That's so much rage.
I feel like it's going to be close, whatever happens.
Yeah.
Having that up throw fresh will be key, too. But he only gets one. Ooh, wow. Accidental B reverse, right?
I've got to imagine it was accidental. I mean, PrinceKirby was ready to duck it regardless.
Or miss
but
it.
Yeah.
B reverse.
Oh, and there it is.
Wow.
Oh.
What a reversal, though.
Good stuff to PrinceKirby.
Yeah.
It looked like Skorpio had that at the end of his first stock.
And just the fact that it becomes so hard to approach makes it so hard for Robin to get that kill.
But PrinceKirby just didn't let it get to him. Played his game. Still made Skorpio approach at times, which good for him.
One of the sets at the monthly, I believe, Skorpio just had the easiest time getting the early kills on Triple R. And until, of course, the moment of the trap that we were talking about. But he's having a hard time closing out stocks here. We'll see if that continues. But, you know, like we were talking about, right back to Battlefield.
And this is starting out very similar to the other two games. Early percents from Skorpio, and PrinceKirby's got to make his way in. But like you saw last time, never count PrinceKirby out. That looked all but certain last time, and he brought it back for a great comeback.
There's that L1 spike. Way too low percent for it to kill or anything, but that's why you got to be careful going out against Robin.
Your character like Doc or wow, that could have been a game ender.
If you don't have 5 jumps, you know.
It even puts you in an edge guard position, which Skorpio is very proficient at.
Yep.
So it's very, very risky to chase him out there when he's above you.
Head crouch.
He's
so useful against Robin. Just so useful.
I think it low profiles the grab and all the magic except for arc fire.
There it
is.
Forward air though. Interesting.
So when Robin gets the checkmate, if you DI away, the up air is not always guaranteed. At certain percents it is, but then you can get the forward air. And because he was facing that way, I think it was probably just a safer option.
Definitely. I think we see him go for that the forward air setup a lot more on the heavier characters with the weight dependency makes the checkmate harder to get.
But once again, PrinceKirby in a pretty precarious situation. Down a stock, and Skorpio's still not quite at kill percent yet.
Another crouch. This is just how you have to play this matchup.
Like melee Kirby's, except they're not really a thing.
Fishing for those trips, he's not getting any.
I want to say it looks awfully bleak for PrinceKirby, but after that last match,
this is very similar. Nice neutral air. Good coverage on that.
Ooh, good weight.
And the stage spike. I never know which direction that thing is going to hit you.
No, I have no idea.
And so, because that looked like it very easily could have hit him to the other side where PrinceKirby would have had a very easy recovery.
Right.
Obviously, got to be ready for those tech situations anytime you're off stage. But that's a tough one.
And those edge guard situations never really working out for PrinceKirby.
No.
You'd think that that would be a large part of this matchup, but it's definitely not done him any good.
Okay.
Wonder if he'll refrain from trying to challenge Robin off the stage unless it's guaranteed he's already spent his double jump or something like that.
Yeah, I expect Skorpio to spend a lot of time on this taxi platform.
Yeah, I wonder what PrinceKirby's thought process was taking him to Smashville. Because Robin actually gains quite a bit from Smashville with the taxi platform and this small sides with his forward air, but
yeah. Oh, did that fair almost kill off the top too? It's not like
that's true.
I think I would expect most of Robin's kills to be going towards the top.
Yeah,
Prince and Kirby has forward smash and back air at the ledge.
True.
A lot of good options to go off the side. So
I guess something we haven't seen Skorpio kill with yet, but is very powerful, is back air, which would kill off the side.
True.
But this is also the first time we've seen PK get the book.
Yeah. And you can't low profile that thunder.
No.
It's we also saw that with the aggro shots team.
It's pretty much in the ground.
Yep.
Which actually makes characters with a high ledge grab vulnerable to it.
Charizard is a great example because he just sticks his whole head over there.
Charizard DK. But that's something I was surprised actually we didn't see.
Oh,
ooh, there
nice
it is.
There. Just gets 1 or 2 hits on that. That's all it takes.
Yeah. And
he used the Smashville platform to make that happen.
He did.
Stage fix.
There you go. And I'm happy to see that PrinceKirby actually used the neutral B, the command grab, in this match, because he hadn't in any of the previous matches.
Yeah.
I feel like Skorpio is actually getting a decent bit of use out of Nosferatu in a few of them, so it's very good for catching people off guard. Plus, having your own magic is pretty great.
Yeah, wow. I was going to say, what could Kirby confirm into Thoron, but just gets the raw hit there.
A little bit too low percent for checkmate to work, but
I missed how he lost the power there.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So to clarify for you guys, normally the book for electricity, you get 4 throw runs or X amount of all the electricity. When Kirby runs out of the book, the power goes away.
Okay.
So it doesn't get knocked out.
Tricky.
Or it can, but you don't have to lose the other ones.
Oh,
So
nice
good at
item
catching
catch.
those. And that's actually really dangerous to Skorpio right now because one of those would be very close to killing,
Yeah.
especially if it hits at the ledge.
PrinceKirby had a chance with the 11 sword as well. Skorpio managed to navigate that.
But PrinceKirby playing very patient, not trying to
Another book
overextend
catch.
Rage's
Oh,
lead.
and that one almost hit on the bounce. 15% on that fair on top of all the knockback.
It's very, very good. One of the better fairs.
Great weight
when
by
it hits.
PK on that recovery. Would have been so easy to get a little anxious or antsy and go for a back air. Especially because that's what looked like it was the kill option. And he gets the up smash.
Just run up and
PrinceKirby
neutral.
ties it at 2.
Good stuff. And that stage break really helping him out.
Yeah.
Like you said, the Smashable platform netted him that early gimp. And he was patient from thereafter, just keeping his lead.
Okay, so Dreamland.
Planet Popstar.
I feel like almost all of the music on Dreamland is good, though.
Yeah, it's pretty
So.
great. Planet Popstar has a certain amount of nostalgia for me.
Yeah. Oh, I can appreciate it.
But another tri-platform. I'm wondering if... Right, he couldn't go back to Battlefield technically because
Right.
he's won on it, so... But more of the same. A lot of crouching, a lot of magic.
Lower ceiling for checkmate.
That's
And I
true.
suppose Kirby gets some help off that too.
Slightly
Whatever.
misspaced inhale, doesn't get the power and gets a slight punish for it. Skorpio doing a good job just playing his game, zoning on Kirby.
It's just such a funny thing for crouching Kirby to be such like an intimidating thing in a fighting game. I love it.
The thing is, it's not intimidating enough. That's why it's the trap.
Right, yeah.
It looks so safe and cute, and then you get up drunk.
No, but we know. Okay. We know.
We've learned.
And
Some
we
of us
still
the
run
hard
into
way.
it. But it doesn't mean we don't know.
Right. And that's something that I was honestly kind of... The first few times you play a Kirby, that down air on shield is so hard to deal with because you want to grab out of it so much earlier than you can. That landing hitbox is big and always there.
Skorpio has just been holding center stage pretty much this whole match, or this whole game. Ooh, there's the checkmate. Looks like he had a little help from Wispy there.
He might have. And
I'm sure he could have gotten it anyway, but blew him right into it.
And you didn't have to worry about the up throw killing, so it's not as big of a deal to run in on the Kirby while crouching.
Down air up smash for an easy 27% though from the stock 2. PK is going to have to be aware of Nosferatu. This is the perfect scenario for it.
But PK's got to find a way in without taking too much damage.
Yeah.
Skorpio's been doing a really good job of putting up a wall this match. That being said, he's approaching kill percent, and we've definitely seen PrinceKirby come back from worse.
Definitely. Oh, I thought PK might be going for that 11 sword.
You know he thought about it. I'm so impressed with PK's ability to crouch in time every single time.
Yeah.
Because whenever I would try to do something like that, I'm certain I would get the skid animation
Oh, for sure.
and slide right into it. But no, he's just always a pancake.
So clean.
Another edge guard situation. Doesn't fall for the fair at the ledge.
Yeah, that's such a good tool for Robin when he has 11 sword.
Uh-oh. That
Checkmate very early. Rage,
There you
Dreamland, the whole thing. Good
Worked
stage
out.
pick from Skorpio to put it in his favor.
Victory lies within.
PrinceKirby
That was a
should
great
make
set,
it
though.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Back and forth.
Always good to watch.
All right, so we'll have Skorpio waiting in Grands.